One upper B flank. I think.
It's kitchen. Nice.
Down, it's just on Shroud. Another 1-on-3, and this time it's going to be a little bit easier because he's got 118 down. It's just on Shroud. Another 1-on-3, and this time it's going to be a little bit easier because he's got 100 HP. Imagine an off-new F17 combined. So he'll be able to, there's a jumping shot. F17 combined. So he'll be able to, there's a jumping shot.
Pretty good smoke there. And indeed, Mixwell getting picked off the bomb. Pretty good smoke there. And indeed, Mixwell getting picked off the bomb.
He goes back. Okay, he's gonna get aggressive because Skadoodle's rotate. He's gonna get aggressive because Skadoodle's.
One! Shroud, the last man standing, and maybe Pax will get that final kill. Shroud looking for it though, maybe hearing him, and there are 2 kills for Shroud now. 1 versus 2. He's got a kit, he's got 20 HP, but he's got in. One! Shroud, the last man standing, and maybe Pax will get that final kill. Shroud looking for it though, maybe hearing him, and there are 2 kills for Shroud now. 1 versus 2. He's got a kit, he's got 20 HP.
It, but as of right now, I'm gonna say this guy definitely looks pretty more legitimate. I think it's supposed to be a B split. And now Shroud is still left in sight. They've played these teams hundreds of times before, and they probably know that they smoke off CT spawn and
able to be planted on the alley side, unable to necessarily be planted at this point anywhere because of Godsend's presence. Godsend playing the containment.
Able to be planted on the alley side, unable to necessarily be planted at this point.
Kenny, 2 kills as well. Just ignoring the smoke, keeping the angle. Very well done on him. Another couple of kills, and this will be a very good first half indeed. Shroud will hit 1 headshot, and Kenny will get a triple. Body to close out the round. And G2 making it 7-8. That's such a...
Just ignoring the smoke, keeping the angle. Very well done on him. Another couple of kills, and this will be a very good first half indeed. Shroud will hit 1.
A little bit. Oh. Shroud's found so many people through the crack of that smoke, but only actually is able to find 1. Meanwhile, everyone else is getting cleared out in the outer yard. We're going to see Screw going down as well, so now it's all on Shroud 1v3. Can't see him really come up with this. He's got such low HP.
Just to like ruin, because the teams probably talk about the set spread, right? Or they have a...
Yeah.
In the meantime, Phelps and Bolt still shutting it down, and he rolls out with the knife, but Shroud's found 2. Trying to get a bit cheeky there, but not going to work out. Regardless, if they have this into a 3-on-1. And Shroud's going to have to pull up a miracle to close it, but there's 1. He's also got Phelps down extremely low, 17 HP. Both these players, though, coming in from opposite sides of the map. Panics.
The miracle to close it, but there's 1. He's also got Phelps down extremely low, 17 HP. Both these players, they're coming in from opposite sides of the map. Panics.
Down though, and Cloud9 again with limited information early on what's coming their way, completely forego A this time.
Captain Mo taking some damage early on there, down to 72 HP. And overall, pretty much everybody getting hit with some damage there as well. That's what Shroud finds that one tap almost like it's instinct and then picks up the second one too. Somebody did trade it out, but now nothing's coming in. He's found a frag on a DD and Skadoodle's picking one up too, so it's all on Captain Mo's hands. And he's gonna be so blind. 3 flashbangs in a row connecting onto him. Trying to make some kind of ground here, but nothing's gonna shut him down, and what a shot from Shroud that was.
72 HP. Overall, pretty much everybody getting hit with some damage there as well. That's what Shroud finds at one tap.
Skadoodle's now only Shroud, 1v3. He's got one player low. He wins duel versus Proto and follows it up on a Sayonara.
ESM, they're looking so solid right now.
That's a real perfect time with that shot though.
Shroud!
Department. Shroud has a great position here to be able to do a bit of damage, considering he's got a 5-7 and armor, and he's going to start off very well. Picks up 2, gets a 3rd. No, it was nothing, but he does actually close out.
They've gone for Tech 9 armor instead, so seeing if they can make that work. The spray down, Shroud picking up a triple, making it a quad.
Jumps on the box and
Okay, first off, we're going to see an afterlock after the second shot to his target behind the wall. And right here, he hits his aim key, in my opinion. And this adjustment actually looks like that humanized over-aim that I've showed in previous videos. Okay, this clip right here, you're going to see him spray at his first target, and then when he transfers to his second target, he's going to flick past him and then afterlock next to him. And then eventually, you're going to see another pretty blatant afterlock towards the end of his spray. And these high-level cheats aren't going to afterlock after each shot. I mean, it'd be blatant if it did that. Kind of like Kirby. What they're going to do is it's going to be random, or the aim assistance is going to increase with your shot count. So the more you shoot, the more aim assistance you get. But you can only really do so much to humanize it before it really becomes useless. Okay, the reason I found this clip fishy is not just because his crosshair landed on the target. It's the fact that his crosshair flicked to the target within a few ticks of him being unblind from the flash. Here you're going to see a quick info lock, and then he flicks off of him real quick. And right here, he could be pre-firing this spot, but it definitely looks like he's adjusting to the target first. In this clip, you're going to see an edge lock followed by an afterlock. You'll see his crosshair tug at the target, then lock back on the edge, and then tug back at his target, and then have another micro adjustment back to the edge. And then further down, he edge locks again to the left side of the pole when shooting at another target. Okay, at first he's going to have a humanized overaim followed by an afterlock on his target through the smoke. And then the same thing happens, except he shoots first and then he does a humanized overaim and starts shooting at his target again through the smoke. And then later on in the round, you're going to see his crosshair adjusting to, on, and off his target as he steps around the corner. Here on his second to last shot, you're going to see a no smooth adjustment back to the edge. Alright, right here, notice how his last two bullets actually hit the target through the wall even though he's not aiming at him. Right here, you're going to see an accidental lock to his next target's head after he kills his first target. Okay, here you're going to see a little micro adjustment towards his target when he steps around the corner. Okay, right here after he stops shooting, he's going to have a little assist wobble towards the target on the right, and then actually lock to the left side of the target on the left. Here you're going to see him afterlock to his target's head after the second shot, and then another no smooth adjustment back to the edge. And I honestly think that cheat developers have figured out a way to kind of mask their really fast movements with recoil view punch extra, to where they can snap to the target like that, and unless you pay attention to it, you're just going to think that it's the kick on the gun. Here he's going to shoot his teammate by accident when he's trying to lock on the guy at Tetris. Alright, and to finish it up right here, I just want you to pay attention to the micro adjustments after each shot due to the afterlocking.
So close. Oh, the jump punished. Shroud versus 2 now. Oh, Shroud versus...
But he drops Skadoodles now. Only Shroud, 1v3. He's got one player low.
First round that Fnatic wins is going to be an eco. And there's great entry from Shroud at long, but
two-man advantage as Get Right catches Shazam off guard. Shroud does get one. Shroud's got the skill to do this, but he's going to have to be magical. There's two. He gets Freiberg. It's a one-on-one. Shroud and Get Right, 43 for Get Right, 26 for Shroud, and looking a little bit nervous as he tries to go back and forth. He knows Get Right's pushing up now. He's still going to play for it. That bomb's still ticking, and he gets it! A 1-on-3! No. Shroud is an all-star!
And only saving 2 rifles to go into the next one, so they've got the op on the nap, but Daps actually go, oh my god, never mind.
A lot of work that goes into a CT side, and we're seeing some teams struggle with it.
Yeah, and just as you say that, they do win 2 really big engagements early on, so I definitely agree, though. It isn't easy these days being on the CT side. Shroud picking up a quad kill somehow.
As I mentioned before, afterlocks are the cause of most smooth flicks and micro adjustments, so keep that in mind when watching this clip. Because most people didn't understand this when I was trying to point it out before, so I'm going to go shot by shot and see if I can explain it a little better. Starting with the first shot, we have an edge lock. Then we have a right angle, a smooth flick, another smooth flick, nothing of any importance that I can see right here, over aim yo-yo, micro adjustment, angle adjustment, then he ducks, another over aim yo-yo, and then he stands up. This is not random noise from the mouse. These are patterns, reoccurring patterns. The next anomaly is a combination of these angle adjustments and smooth flicks, called assisted flicks. What you'll see is as they're flicking to their target, they're doing these right angles, these stair-stepping motions towards the target. Pretty much like the last Kirby clip that you...
Lone will fall as well. Proto, 1v3. He's dropped by Shroud. What a swift...
Hang on, Happy. Very nicely done indeed. Now, can they make their way towards this bomb site? They can.
Anchor up, no idea how. C still gets the kill. It almost looked like Skadoodle had actually come out on top there. What a flick coming in. Shroud getting one another headshot. He's tapping away. Shroud. Can he do it again? He's up to 11.
It could work, but only for one for Ska. Gives Shroud a better entrance point, though, because he's able to cross over before they get any nearer to the site. And he's in a better position to fend off.
Gives Shroud a better entrance point, though, because he's able to cross over before they get any nearer to...
Okay, pay attention to how his crosshair's jumping to the target. And right here is a little zigzag to the target. And again, jumping to the target. And this is going to be some sort of crazy zigzag adjustment in between shots. Because the aimbot's going to check itself like every millisecond to see whether or not the shot count is accurate and the view angle is accurate. And if not, it's going to adjust itself. This clip right here shows either Shroud's trigger bot messing up or him hitting his aim key without shooting at the guy. Either way, we have a precise micro adjustment and he eventually starts shooting at him. And I'll show it to you one more time just so you don't have to rewind. Here you're going to see the same thing. His crosshair is going to lock onto the target, but he's not going to actually shoot him. He's going to have to make an adjustment, then his weapon fires at him. And here's another clip of the same exact thing going on. He's on his target, but for some reason he's not going to shoot until he adjusts. And like I said before, I'm pretty sure it has something to either do with the trigger bot not working, or him hitting the aim key and just not firing at the guy. And here's another one. From pretty fucking far away, too. So I'd love to see somebody explain that not being an aimbot. And don't let the slow motion fool you. Go back in real time and play it if you need to. This is only 10% of the game speed. Alright, this is one of my more favorite clips right here. You're going to see Shroud's crosshair tug at the target right before he gets around the corner. There's absolutely no way he's doing this. This is the definition of a low FOV aimbot. And I'm not talking about the punch of the CZ whenever he's firing the weapon. I'm talking about right before he steps around the corner, how his crosshair is pulled up to the target and then he starts firing. And it happens again right here. So there's a lot of things that happen in this clip, but again, for time purposes, I'm just going to cut it down to this last part. I'm going to show you a bunch of precise micro adjustments and some zigzags, but I'm not going to draw anything just because there's so many and so obvious. You'll notice that in between every shot he's having to adjust, and you'll notice the zigzags here towards the end. In this clip right here, you're going to see his crosshair get tugged over to that first target behind the wall, and then the second target's going to have this aim shake zigzag effect until he gets behind the wall, and then watch what happens to his crosshair once he gets behind the wall. You're going to see him hit his aim key right now. Okay, we got another clip with a lot going on, but I'm not going to go over all of it. I'm just going to go over the obvious things, like this right angle adjustment here at the end of his flick, and the right angle going back to the target, but we'll come back to these. Right now, pay attention to the precise micro adjustments after the first shot and the second shot. Here's something to kind of help you see the right angle that I'm referring to here in the beginning. And then this is going to be the second right angle going back to the target. And then the kill here at the end has a right angle plus an adjustment at the end. This clip's pretty much going to be the same thing as the last clip. It's going to have a right angle with an adjustment at the end towards the target. And here's another illustration to kind of help you see what I'm talking about. Okay, and the first thing you're going to see in this clip is going to be a right angle right here on this first target. And then he's going to go for the second target, shoot at him once, and go to shoot at him again, but the third target's going to interfere, and he's going to actually lock onto the third target. Alright, and this is another one of those right angle adjustments that I've been showing you guys, and it's going to have that flick at the end also. And of course, another illustration to kind of help you see what I'm seeing. Okay, pay attention to his crosshair in this clip, because as soon as his target comes close to it, you can see his aimbot activate, and then it does the smallest right angle possible and shoots up to the target. And again, this is ignoring everything else that was in this clip, just focusing on this one thing. In this clip, we're going to have another precise micro adjustment due to recoil control, and it's going to be after this first shot. You'll be able to see it better if I slow it down even more. It's right after the first shot. And then I'll play it again a couple of times, slow, but not too slow. Okay, this clip's pretty funny. As you can see, Shroud's shooting the guy through the squeaky door, but he can't shoot through either side of the squeaky door. He can just shoot through the door, or he can shoot through that wall straight ahead of him, right? So only those two things can be shot through. That's why his crosshair locks on his first target and then jumps to his second target and actually hits him through the wall, because he can't hit his first target. Alright, in this last clip here, you're going to see after he was edge locked, he's going to do a right angle adjustment when the guy comes to peek. And he's going to adjust before the guy even gets to the corner. And while this is the last clip I'm going to show you in this video, this is not the last clip I have of Shroud cheating. But I think the clips that I've showed you so far on Shroud are sketchy enough to make you go, what the hell is...
Did good shot out from Cole, peeking from Emo. They're going to stack up, trip over each other almost on the way through, but Skadoodle still not in position. It's literally him versus 4 at this point. Thankfully, nothing nails the...
4 at this point, thankfully.
Are you in blue? Are you holding it?
Just a crack.
That's fine.
Swimming up bathrooms. Clear there.
That's all I need.
Smoke up sands.
If Just Exists survives, he's gonna win the round. There's no time. Oh my God, Freiburg, are you kidding?
Bro,
Who's in my channel?
I can get some fucking raw ass cheats. Nah, like I'm talking like some private ones, dude, like $200, $300.
You're gonna need to pay a lot more than that if you want like really good private ones.
Okay, well I want like $400, $500 cheats.
No, I'm talking like 10 to 20,000. You know what I mean?
Why you got those?
I mean, I got those. We all got those. That's the pro scene in CS, bro. Come on.
They set you up with the team deal.
The team deal.
Is there a fan package?
Is there a fan package? Great kill.
Is there a fan package that comes with that? Or...
There's always some form of cheating going on in CS. You know, it's not just people actually using like cheats. Literally any form of cheating. Crowd cheating. You know, you're listening to the crowd, having somebody in the crowd and they could do stuff for you, motions, whatever. That shit will happen. But the whole crowd thing is definitely a huge. That happens all the time. That's just part of CS now.
There's like 3 more mids.
No, please don't.
They're pushing mid.
Dude, I didn't mean to do that though. Actually, I'm sorry.
Oh, toxic, dude.
You wanna see me pull the Sub Rosa? Sub Rosa.
What does that mean?
He's in vents.
What are you trying to say? Oh, my game crashed, dude. I'm so mad. Yeah. Took a gamble.
Still 83.
Ooh, assist by Shroud.
Sorry. Yep, knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew it.
Yes,
his cheats broke. His cheats broke. Divine cheats. Don't go to that website. The cheats don't even work. Someone emailed me 30 minutes ago saying, "Hello, Shroud. I have a question about PUBG. Do you use macro no recoil in PUBG? Please answer me, please. Thankful." Where the fuck I am? This dude really just asked me through email. Even if I did, am I just gonna go ahead and be like, "Yeah, I do"? Come on, use your head, people. Like, are you kidding me?
Where the fuck I am? I'm donating. Ever think about getting a keyboard tracker and displaying it on stream to help prove that you are not cheating? Some Dota players used to do that.
If I was to do it, I wouldn't do it to help prove that I'm not cheating. Because if anyone thinks I'm cheating, they are literally delusional. Like there's something wrong with the person. Now if I was to do it, look at all this loot! What the fuck? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. M4. Oh my god. If I was to do a cam like that, it would just be for people that are curious, that just want to watch to see my movements. I would not do it for the people that think I'm cheating.
Where the fuck I am?
Most people are literally lost. Lost. Those people are the lone wanderers in the world. They just don't know what's happening in life. And that's saying a lot for me, because I don't know what's happening in life. You know what I mean?
Where the fuck I am?
No! Blatantly cheating to how many people? I didn't even snap on his head. I missed. Like that's one way you could easily tell. That's the difference between a cheater and someone that's legit. If you snap, but you don't fully snap, and you can tell that it's a snap and then recorrect, that person's most likely not cheating because it's a snap and recorrect. Cheating would be just a straight snap. Look. Right? Snap, recorrect. You can literally see the tiny movement of snap and then the recorrect. If it was a snap to the head, he would have died because he had no helmet. Yeah, but I'm blatantly cheating in front of 51k people. 100%. Every single day I'm cheating in front of these dudes. Could you imagine? Holy fuck.
Where the fuck I am?
Titan's Fate, they have the 2 months.
They are also claiming that an aim lock needs to lock onto a person. Like they're saying, oh, it doesn't lock onto him. You can clearly see it not locking onto him. But this is not the case as well. Like you can have a guy right here, and you can be like this, right? You can lock onto him on all these different spots in his body. They have a different number. As a coder or anybody who does cheats, they would call them bones. Bones in the body, set as offsets. Now, these can be modified. Now, I can be going like this towards his arm. Oh, sorry about that. Let's just do this. I can go towards his arm, right? Now, his arm is here. I could have my deagle or whatever, my aim lock, have it offset here. A good distance from his arm, or his shoulder, or his head, or his leg, or whatever. I can have it land here, here, here. I can have it different on different types of situations. Like I could aim lock like this when I'm standing still and holding shift, like shift walking. Could have it lock onto here. I could have it when I'm crouched, locking onto his head. I could have it when I'm not doing anything. I could have it lock on in an outline, like an offset around his completely body. So I never lock onto him completely. I could have it stop right here.
I'm cheating. That's good. That's how you play this game. Everyone just cheats. Yeah.
If you're not cheating, you're not winning.
Exactly. Welcome to esports.
Cough, cough. Destroyed the guy to your ramp.
It's this crosshair, man, I think.
Yeah, do it at land.
Listen, I'm back.
Oh, there you go. One push palace. He's backing out to A.
I'm back. I don't care, man. I'm not losing any more matches.
Still be, dude.
I'll cheat if I have to.
Duder.
I'm kidding.
Yep, that's the play, that's the play, that's the play, that's the play.
I got an idea.
Bro, I was looking where you were looking. I couldn't see both of them with the rock either.
That was crazy. I don't know how I didn't kill the second one, because he was healing.
2 times. That's literally it. It's the only reason you didn't kill him 2 times.
Oh, they're in this building. I can see through walls.
Can your stream see it?
No, it's an overlay.
That's good.
Hell yeah.
He's hiding his cheats better. Yeah, I can't fuck up now. I'm streaming in a different way, man. Honestly, though, it would be really easy to hide your cheats if you cheated on stream. Like, come to think of it, like, all these plugins or different ways to capture your video without capturing another software, it'd be stupid easy. There's a chance that it would fuck up, but it'd be stupid easy. That was cool, okay. You know, like, I feel like everyone's tried
Bad module
an aimbot in some game, right?
Well,
to do it 24/7 is kind of fucked up, but, like, I feel like everyone's just been like, yeah, meh, like their fucking 12-year-old self. I know, I've done it when I was, like, 9, 8. I don't know. I was playing 1.5. Not the problem of cursing, okay? That's not the issue. The issue isn't cursing. It's the problem of having it as a habit, right? And you have it as a habit, and you just say it just like that. So then there's a chance that it slips up in a situation where you may not want it to. PewDiePie. And this is my boy right here, rocking the sporty band. I know that's not everyone's style, but I really like it. I'm a fan of the sporty band. Little oyster flex, little oyster flex, baby. Oh, I love it. I love it. I bought it for 26. Yeah, 26 and some change there. Wow, a lot of you guys are fucking assholes. What the hell? You guys are rude as shit. What a waste. You're an idiot. Fuck you. What? Come on, bruh.